I'd like to welcome our audience inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, here at the base of the Bighorn Basin. Today's game is going to be a middle school girls matchup between the visiting Meeteetse Longhorns and your hosting Thermopolis Bobcats. Meeteetse Longhorns making the 45-minute drive up from Southern Park County here today. Beautiful little town. I was in Meeteetse this past summer for a USA versus Canada six-man football all-star game. And Longhorn Stadium, one of my favorite football fields in all of Wyoming. I have a couple of other six-man bucket list items to cross off, mainly Hannah, Elk Mountain, and Farson. But Meeteetse did for that little, I guess for my first six-man game, Meeteetse was an awesome host. The Longhorns coming here today to play. We do have a roster for the Longhorns. Actually, we had to get the scorebook for this one, so we probably won't have any first names, but we will have, of course, some names to go off of. Longhorns and the Bobcats from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We are underway here at Thermopolis. And taken away, stolen by the Bobcats. Here they come down the right lane. Shots up by Bourne. It's up and it's in. Not even like 5 seconds into the game. Jaden Bourne did not have the highlight reel type of game we expected out of her in Burlington, but off to a hot start there as Mackenzie Buckner gets a steal of her own there, but it will go back to Meeteetse. Oh, sorry about that. I had an alarm set. Meeteetse passed in here, left side. Here they go. Bounce pass toward the sideline. 21 picking it up here. Guarded by Buckner. Passing it back. Taken away by who else but Jaden Boren. Coming down the right side. Shot is up and it's in! Boren with 4 points on the game today for the Bobcats. And already a 30-second timeout for the Meeteetse Longhorns. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats here, Thermopolis Middle School basketball on TBSN. Meeteetse Longhorns coming to town here today. An ABC matchup today. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Oh, tipped away by Logan and still there on the sideline. Hohenhorst, the lady that tried to chase that one down. I'm just going to have to email this to myself because there's no way I'm going to look at this phone the entire time. Here comes Meeteetse as they inbound from the far side. Number 12 moving here to the near side. She'll retreat up there to the right wing. And there's a fight for the ball down there as it's 24 and I think that was Ivy that tried to go for it there. I'm emailing myself the roster from Meeteetse. So I was told by the I think Stephanie Metz was up there at the scores table. She told me that this was good for the A and B games. So jump ball down there on the near side of the court. Goes back to the Longhorns. Bobcats lead 4-0. All points coming from Jaden Boren. Like we said, kind of had a bit of a down game yesterday in Burlington. She still had quite a lot of steals, but not a lot of points to supplement those steals. And a battle for the ball down there near the volleyball attack line, and one of the Meeteetse girls over there dragging. I think that's Ivy down there as she just refuses to let go of the ball. Here comes Boren with the ball now. Passes left side to Ivy. She'll move right side. Stops the dribble. Gives it off to Mackenzie Buckner. She'll have it near the volleyball attack line. Passes it right side back to Boren on the Bobcat text. Bounce pass. A beautiful bounce pass down there, but it ends up going off the iron. And that is probably the best pass I've seen all season from the Bobcats. Just one of those finessed bounce passes. By the way, I think, as far as I'm aware, I think we have a couple of Hot Springs County High School students as referees here today. They've been doing some refereeing, they've been trying their best to become a licensed referee in the state of Wyoming. Here comes Logan up the right side, and it's in! Boren with 4, Logan with 2. 24 down to 21 now, here they come. And it's a foul down there on the end of the floor. So there'll be 2 shots coming up here, I think, for Meeteetse. Taking the shots will be Christophenson for the Meeteetse Longhorns. I think that's how you pronounce it. First shot is up for Meeteetse, and it's off the iron, no good. Second shot is up for Christophenson. That one's going to go in, and it's good. And the Longhorns will get their first points of the game here. Passing left side. This is Ivy passing out on the left side. The shot is up by Boren. It's no good, off the other end of the basket. And here come the Longhorns now back on the offensive side. Inbounding it will be Ogden. She'll pass it in now to Grant. She'll move up the far side of the court. Back to Ogden, and they're going to try to pass it near side. The intended target on that one was Christophenson. Like we said, we got last names. We don't got first names, so I apologize for that. We do have first letter of their first name, but we don't have anything else. Tried to go to the Meeteetse sideline, ask for a roster. They don't have any on file, so we had to go to the scorebooks there. Jump shot for Buckner. It's up and banks it off, and it's in! Buckner, Logan, and Boren with points on the day today. Christophenson in a little bit of trouble. It's taken away here. Buckner on the steal, coming down the left lane. Looks to the right side. It's up and it's in. 10-1 on the board for the Bobcats. Meeteetse trailing by 9 early here. We're halfway through the first quarter of the A game. With the ball now is Grant. She'll move to the far side. Grant switching hands with her right or with her left here. She'll look for a pass. Bounce pass to Christophenson. Moving left side, guarded by Buckner. She'll try to drive up the left lane, and Mackenzie Buckner not afraid to get in there and try to rip the ball away. Friendly reminder, your coaches for today's game for the Bobcats are TJ Owsley, your head coach for the A team, Ashley Clear, and Ryan Schaefer, your assistant coaches for the A team here today. Ashley Clear will take over for head coach duties in the B and C games today. And TJ Owsley with a perfect record here so far as A team coach. His A team currently sitting 4-0, looking to go 5-0 after today's game. Owsley trying to get his girls squared away down there, trying to get them lined up properly for the inbound. Paisley Logan up there on the front, got a couple of other ones there too. I think that is, I think I also see Lauren Teeples up there and Mackenzie Buckner on that front. And it's taken away by the Bobcats, but a travel call there, I think on Boren, and she kind of went to the ground there to pick it up. So Meeteetse gets a mulligan there. Grant going to inbound here for the Meeteetse Longhorns. Bounce pass, left side. It's going to be up on the shot and no good. Rolls off the iron. Rebounded here by Ivy. Boren coming down the Bobcat head. She'll pass it inside. Loses control of the ball here. Passing right side. Here comes Boren up the right lane. Shots up with one hand there. A little bit of a rush shot. Logan on the offensive rebound, but they're going to get a jump ball call here. Goes back, it stays with Thermopolis. 2:04 to go here in the first quarter. If you're listening rather than watching, if you're watching, you can probably see the scoreboard up there in frame. Ball slap, they're going to get the shot up and in for Buckner. That's 4 points on the day for her today. Mackenzie Buckner, really great player in her own right. I think she got player of the game in Worland. And it's going to go on the sideline here. So I think Meeteetse going to get the inbound here. Bobcats rack up their 4th foul of the game. I didn't even recognize that. Jaden Bourne with her 1st of the game. Coming down the right lane. Here comes Meeteetse. Shots up from mid-range. It's off the iron and no good. Rebounded by Jaden Bourne. They'll pass it back to Ivy. Back to Bourne. Playing a little bit of hot potato back there. Bourne passing left side to Ivy. Ivy looking for an open man here. She'll dribble right side. Bounce pass to Logan on the left side. It's up and no good. Almost went in though. Buckner with a second chance shot. It's up and no good. Rebounded there by Yoder. Yoder-Toder. Coming down the far side. Here comes number 12, Grant. She'll move left side here. Guarded by Ivy there. And pick set by Yoder. Shots up on the right side, and that one will go out of bounds. And it will go back to the Bobcats. Passing right side, here comes Buckner. She'll move left side and basically just shoved down to the ground there. It's taken back by Yoder. Yoder with the double dribble there. Got to be able to watch what you're doing there with those dribbles. And sometimes in the heat of the moment you get lost in that, but bring it down is Jaden Boren. She's already got 4 points on the day. She's made up 33% of the points here today. Blocking foul, that will result in 2 shots coming up from for the Bobcats. Sorry, I'm losing my words here. 12-1 on the board. Bobcats lead 12-1 in the first quarter of the A game. 42 seconds to go. The foul was made by Yoder, her 1st of the game. Shot is up and it's in. That is for Lauren Teeples, number 25. Getting ready for the shot. Second shot on its way, and she's perfect from the line there. 14-1 Bobcats. Bobcats have blown out a ton of opponents so far this year. Rocky Mountain and Whirland come to mind. Had a decent win over Burlington as well. Bounce pass to the left side. Here comes number 24, Ogden, as she'll take the pass there. A foul, and that will result in 2 shots. I think that was Grant that got fouled on the play there for Meeteetse. So Grant will get ready to take her free throws here. She's got 2 of them coming up, so not really in much of a rush here. Shots up and no good. Meeteetse only has 1 point today. That was off of a free throw. By the way, Meeteetse in the bonus here as Thermopolis committed their 5th foul. Bourne's picked up her 2nd. Shots up, and that one is off the iron, and it bounces off. It took about 3 bounces before it decided what it was going to do there. Buckner on the rebound here. Here she comes, handing it off to Boren. Bounce pass, Buckner, wide open jump shot for mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Teeples there on the left side, and it's taken back. Meeteetse on the rebound, 15 seconds to go. Here comes Grant with the ball now. Switching to her right hand. Trying to fake out Boren there on that far side. She'll move down the right side. Here they come coming up the corner here. Bounce pass, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Shots off in time. No, it's not. Basket will not count. And it looks like the referee down there waved it off. Scoreboard still was changed there. I'm going to change it for now, but they waved the near side referee waved that one off. So I don't know. Looks like they didn't wave it off. So 14-3 for the time being. If that changes, we'll let you know. We'll be right back. You are watching Bobcat basketball on 2 Basin Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats on the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We're back underway here. Meeteetse's Grant's got it now. Pass in, bounce pass. I think this is Yoder with it now. It's taken away, and the steal by Amelia Strickland. Didn't see her the first 2 games against Grable and Rocky Mountain, but she has appeared in the last 2 games against Worland and Burlington. Ja'Kay Elder with the ball now. She's looking to dribble left side. She's got it. Top of the key, pass up to, and now here comes Logan on the right end. Shots up, and it's in! Paisley Logan. I think now she's got either 4 or 6 points on the game. I can't quite remember, but she has been there, and she's been getting some baskets here today. Jaden Bourne tries to chase it out with Grant there next to her. And here comes Meeteetse getting ready to pass it in. Yeah, why do you need Wi-Fi to freaking download stuff to Google Drive? That's kind of stupid. Meeteetse back underway here. Ball is loose. Boren. Who else? The raccoon, the thief, whatever you want to call her. And Mackenzie Buckner up and in. I think that's for sure 6 points on the day for Buckner. Everybody getting some points here today. 18-3, Bobcats on top. Bounce pass. Inside, Paisley Logan defending down there, and that's going to go out of bounds back to Thermopolis. Kind of wondering if that shouldn't have been a foul on Thermopolis. We got another one coming in now for Meeteetse, number 32 coming into the game. That is McGee coming into the game now. We saw her during warm-ups. Really impressed with what I saw with her shots taken during those warm-ups. So really excited to see her play here for Meeteetse today. Passing it inside, Logan to up and inside for Amelia Strickland. Her first points of the game. Strickland didn't really make much noise in those Worland and Burlington games. Bounce pass here. This is Yoder. Swings the ball, looking to pass right side. Here comes McGee with the ball now. She's going to be far side. Guarded, double teamed here, and it's taken back by Carson Ivy. Mackenzie Buckner, left side, shots up and it's in. Buckner, 8 points on the day. And that is going to be another Meeteetse Longhorn timeout. And man, this is so much fun to watch here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. By the way, they did not change the period number up there on that scoreboard, so they're going to have to fix that. We'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium as we approach the halfway mark of the first half here in the A game. I'd like to welcome you back. Also, we'd like to extend a good luck to the Bobcats today as they take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies for the 2A West Volleyball Championship. They've already punched their ticket to state with the win over Grable. However, it never hurts to get that it never hurts to get that first seed in the 2A West. Either way, they will get a top 2 seed in the 2A West. So congratulations to Shannon Hill and the Thermopolis Bobcats varsity volleyball team for making it to Casper. Once again, they take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies in Lander today. Unfortunately, will not be there. Here comes Grant now with it. She'll move left side, and we got a foul down there, a blocking foul on the Bobcats. Looks like that might have been Carson Ivy picking up that foul there. Grant will get set to, sorry, not Grant, actually, hold on. Number 24 getting ready to pass it in here. Grant passing left side. 11's got it. She loses control of the ball here. Still holding on to it. Tip picked and stolen away. Here comes Ivy down the other end of the floor. Shots up and no good. And they're going to fight for it down on the other end of the floor. And it looks like it'll stay Bobcat ball, I think.
No, you sit down. Yeah.
And I apologize for the background noise there.
I don't think that's very fair.
Passing it inside. Here comes Buckner. Passing back. It's loose. Strickland tries to pick it up, and it's a backcourt violation. And here come the Meeteetse Longhorns. Grant moving right side. Pick set by number 11 for the Longhorns. And we got a foul down there on the floor. It's going to go stay with Meeteetse. And here comes Meeteetse. Crowded on the left side, and there's a foul there on the purple and gold. 3:08 here. By the way, just a friendly reminder who's who. Bobcats wearing the white uniforms. Purple and yellow stripe down the shirt and pants. Bobcat logo on the right thigh. Bobcat text across the chest. Purple lettering with the yellow outline. Meeteetse wearing all red with a white stripe down the shirt and pants. White lettering and white numbering. And Meeteetse is moving right to left here in this first half. Bobcats moving left to right. Meeteetse getting ready to pass it in. By the way, I got the roster on my Google Drive now, so we are good. Ja'Kay Elder, oh, double dribble there for the Bobcats. By the way, your starters for today's A game was Hohenhorst, Grant, Blake, Ogden, and Christopherson. Passing it inside. This is 21 Christopherson with possession there, a jump ball. And Bobcats with it now. Here comes Ja'Kay Elder with the ball. Passing left side. This is Strickland with it. Dribbles with her right hand. Passes right side. Buckner's got it. She'll pass to Elder. She'll move left side. Elder back up top. Switches with her right hand here. Grant really defending hard on her there. And Elder allowed to pick up the ball there in the backcourt. But great job by Grant defending pretty hard here. Ball's loose there, picked up once again, this time by Teeples with the shot. It's up and it's in! 24 on the board for the Bobcats. And this is a football score here, 24-3. A pretty lopsided football score, but a football score nonetheless. Just God forbid they score two more baskets before Meeteetse does, right? 28-3, get it? Patriots fans, Falcons fans, you probably have a little bit of PTSD from that one. Okay, Elder strips the ball there, and Hohenhorst lost control of the ball there. Some of these teams from these six-man schools have some pretty weird names, I will say. We were in Burlington yesterday, a lot of Danish names. Shots up and off the rim, and it's rebounded here by, Elena Scheel. When she comes into these games, she usually has limited playing time in these A games, but she does normally rebound quite often. Shots up for Elder on the left side, rebounded here. That's going to be a third nope, it won't be a third opportunity coming up. Off the shot taken by Lauren Teeples. Grant with the ball now, playing point guard for Meeteetse. She's going to try and get there. Nope, it's going to be stolen away. Buckner down the other end. Come down the right side, shots up and it's in. 26-3. 1:18 to go here in the first half of the A game. Meeteetse Longhorns and Thermopolis Bobcats 45 minutes away from each other here. Strickland will keep it in, but Grant will continue to have possession of the ball here. Passes the rock left side. It's tipped and stolen away by Buckner again. Down the right end. Shots up, and that one's going to fall. And Atlanta Falcons fans, I'm sorry, it's 28-3. A blue-ish team this time in the lead there. And looks like there's a foul down there on the floor, one of the referees there. And looks like Mackenzie Buckner going to come out of the game now after putting up Lord knows how many points. And coming into the game now is the photographer, Paisley Logan. Looks like a timeout was called there, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back inside of the Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis. Bobcat timeout this time, as they have used one of their 5 assigned timeouts in this game. Meeteetse still, I think, has 3 left. Back underway, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Shots up and it rolls off. Second chance shot, no good, but they've grabbed their own rebound. That is up and it's in by Amelia Strickland. Camera's shaking. We do have got some kids stomping on the bleachers here that is shaking our camera. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm not going to stop fans from being fans. 24 seconds to go here. It's picked and stolen away. Coming out the other end, that's Strickland. She'll pass left side. Shots up by Boren from long range, no good. Rebounded. Logan with it, 10 seconds to go. Shots up and it's in for Tuples. And milliseconds on the clock there. Meeteetse will not get the shot off in time, and that will conclude the first half of the A game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in so far. We got a lot more basketball for you coming up. The second half of the A game, followed by the B and C games, only on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be right back. It's 32-3. The Bobcats lead at the half. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We're still under halftime break here with about 2 minutes to go, but we are going to take this time here to deliver your scores from around the two basins as the football playoffs kicked off. And Thermopolis fans, I bet you're wondering, did Whirling get their butt kicked against Bighorn today or yesterday? Well, let's find out. But first we got to start out with our six-man Bighorn Basin and Wind River Basin teams. Meeteetse took on the Little Snake River Rattlers in bags yesterday at 12 p.m. Meeteetse got absolutely gobsmacked in that game, 71-8. The final score, Little Snake River won that game. They'll take on Du Bois on the 8th of November. The Riverside Rebels out of Basin, the number 2 seed in the north, took on Du Bois. They lost to the Rams in Basin yesterday. Final score, that one, the Du Bois Rams won that one 42-14. Remember, six-man football, high-scoring form of football. The Burlington Huskies took on the Farson Eden Pronghorns, my favorite team in six-man. Unfortunately, Burlington won that game 92-16, a mercy rule there for Burlington. They will take on the Tigers of Encampment School next week in Burlington. Moving on to Class 2A, Class 9-man. Wind River took on Lingle Fort Laramie yesterday. Lingle Fort Laramie won that game 57-0 over the Cougars. Today, the Big Piney Punchers will take on that's not Bighorn Basin, I'm sorry. Yesterday, the Grable Buffaloes took on the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Pine Bluffs looking for another state title in Class 9-man. Pine Bluffs won that game 75-22. The Shoshone Wranglers took on the Saratoga Panthers yesterday. Unfortunately, Shoshone lost that game, the number 1 seed in the West. Lost in Shoshone yesterday, 22-20. As for the 2A football playoffs, Whirling took on Bighorn and the Bighorn Rams. Thermopolis fans, you're going to be happy to hear this. The Bighorn Rams beat the Whirling Warriors 34-13. Lovell took on Burns. Lovell won 54-6. That's it for Class 2A. Class 3A, Lander took on Star Valley, the defending state champions. Lander lost that game 52-0. Riverton took on Powell, and that game was won in double overtime. What a shot there by Thermopolis to get it started, and that is a 3. We'll have to finish those scores up later. We'll get back to the Class 3A football championship scores here. Out of bounds, and it will go back to, or it'll stay with Meeteetse. 35-3, a football score here. Dribbling left side, here comes Meeteetse. Giving it off now, I think this is Yoder with the ball now. She'll switch to her right hand, moving right side, and the ball is loose. Boren, of course, was right there to get it. And out of bounds, it'll go back to Thermopolis. Meeteetse with a bit of a pickle here. They got a really lopsided football score going on here, 35-3. Shot is up on the right side. It's up and it's in. I think that was Boren on the make there. Makes it up 37-3. The pass underneath, and it's taken away by Ivy. She'll pass off to Boren to the right side. They'll go past the Bobcat head. Retreats to the volleyball line. She'll pass underneath to Logan. Here she comes with the right side, and it's up and no good. It's rebounded though. And she tried to take the shot there, but Yoder was there to get the ball away. Passing left side, here comes number 21, Christophenson. And stolen away. Here comes Boren down the other end. Shots up from long range. It's up and no good. Boren getting the offensive rebound there. She'll move up to the far side. And underneath, here comes Logan. Right side, it's up, and it's going to be a foul. And it looks like the shot will count. Logan is going to get herself a basket and a free throw. Paisley Logan earned our A-game player of the game yesterday in Burlington. That was a tough decision yesterday. This one is still a kind of a tough decision. It's a little easier to make a decision right now, but we'll save that for the end of the game. Logan's shot is up, and it will go off the rim. It's rebounded to Warren. A rebound. It's up and in for Lauren Teeples. How many times have we said her name this morning? 41-3. Now that is what you call a six-man football score. And here they go. The ball is loose down near the near side. Meeteetse going to go out of bounds. And by the way, I said that, and I realized how that could have come off. I'm not making fun of Meeteetse. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying. I like to, when there's a score that kind of looks like a football score, I like to make fun about that score. Not really making fun of the team that is on that end of the score. So Logan headed off, Buckner's headed off, and I think Teeple's headed off there. Strickland now passing it into Boren. Boren moving right side. She's got the ball right where she wants it here. She's up top at the volleyball line, tries to pass it to Ja'Kay Elder. I can't say her name. Ja'Kay Elder there on the end of the court. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go to Meeteetse. And this A game has been, I think that you can tell the Bobcats are playing out there and they're having fun. Here comes Meeteetse coming up the court now. Ball is loose. Elder trying to get onto it, or sorry, not Elder, but Boren trying to get onto it there. Meeteetse will retain possession though. Dribbling now is Christopherson. Christopherson still keeping hold of it here. Gives it off to Yoder, trying to rip it out of her hand there. It doesn't work out. This one will go out there. It's going to be Meeteetse getting the inbound here. Getting ready to inbound for the Longhorns is going to be Ogden, number 24. And out of bounds there. It'll go back to Thermopolis. Here comes Boren down the east end of the court here. Actually, that might not even be accurate. Might be the north end of the court, actually. Here comes Ja'Kay Elder. Passing here. Here comes Boren off the pass from Ivy. Boren swings, looking for an open man here. She'll drive inside the paint. Rebound there. It's up and no good. Strickland. She'll grab her own rebound. Third chance. Opportunity. It's up and in. And a fantastic job there on that end. And here comes the Meeteetse Longhorns. 14 in there. That's a jump ball. Great job by Blake to get in there, though. By the way, a 40-point game here. I think there is some kind of mercy clock for basketball, I think, because I was in Douglas a couple years ago. Bobcats were getting their butts kicked by the Bearcats, and I think Douglas, after they had put up 45 on us, that they put the running clock in effect, so I'm kind of curious to see if that's going to be the case here. Ivy, right side, looking for anyone she can. Bounce pass to the right side. It's Elder. The camera a little too far up there. Sorry about that. Boren to Elder. Shot is up, and it's going to miss the rim. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Thermopolis. 2-minute warning here in the third quarter. And it looks like we don't have to find out because the running clock is currently in effect. A 40-point deficit here. Ja'Kay Elder, shot is up for three and no good. And it is rebounded on that end by Ogden. And they'll come back the other way. With the ball now, Christopherson with it with her left hand. Screen set there by Ogden. Ball's loose. Ogden tried to pick it up there, and it's picked up by Boren instead by the Bobcats. And a jump ball down there as Carson Ivy was fighting with one of the Longhorns there. Ogden passing it in now to Christopherson. She'll bring it down court here. Clock running, 1:10 to go. By the way, fans, just so we know, it's a 40-point deficit right now. Clock will continue to run. Shot is up and it's no good. And it's rebounded by by McGee down there on the floor. And it will end up going back to the Bobcats. Clock still running, 43 to go here in this third quarter. It should be a pretty swift fourth quarter too. Shots up by Elder, it's off the rim and no good. Kind of have to wonder if maybe if Owsley is starting to be like, we're up by 40, take whatever shot you want. Because I've been seeing a lot more threes here in this third quarter compared to, compared to the other parts of the game. And for the most part, in most other games, coming down the left side is Christopherson. She'll pass it off here. Shot was taken by Hohenhorst and was blocked, picked up by Yoder, and there's a foul down there on the floor. So the clock will run out because of the running clock, and that will conclude the third quarter. So we'll take a quick break here, and we will step aside as the okay, I was just kind of wondering there. They will call them to the sideline there. That will end the third quarter. You are watching Thermopolis Middle School basketball here on Two Basin Sports Network. The Bobcats up 43-3 here at home. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Thermopolis Middle School here in Thermopolis, Wyoming. Here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. How many times have I said Thermopolis in that one sentence? 6 minutes to go here. I think a running clock will be in order here for the remainder of the game, provided Meeteetse doesn't score again. And there they are, back underway for the fourth quarter. Logan in the game again here. Teeples with the ball. She'll pass it back out to Logan. She'll float it underneath to Strickland. Shot is up and misses off the iron there. Another shot up. That one's going to be no good. And it's the fight for the ball down there as Yoder tried to get that one back for Meeteetse, and that is going to be Bobcat possession still here. It'll be time to deliver our player of the game here shortly. I do have a couple of people from Meeteetse I'd like to shout out, though. Shots up for Logan. Another one, and that one is going to not fall either. They'll get another opportunity. I'd like to give a shout out to Yoder, and I'd like to give my shout outs to Yoder, Christopherson, and Grant of the Meeteetse Longhorns. They have, the scoreboard doesn't really show it, but the Meeteetse Longhorns have had a couple of great players there tonight. I think they do deserve a little bit of a shout out down there despite the score. So Yoder, definitely the most aggressive player down there for that Meeteetse team. A foul up there, and it'll go back to the Longhorns as Ogden will get set to inbound the ball for the Longhorns. The foul was committed by number 11 down there. That was Elena Scheel. 4:36 to go here in the game, in this A game. B game coming up right after this one. Grant with the ball now. She'll pivot, looking to pass left side, and this one picked up by Christopherson. She'll move right side, stops, and gives it off here, and the ball is loose and picked up a jump ball as Strickland tried to get in there and make a play. Grant with the ball. She'll pass behind her to Christopherson. She'll move left side. Great screen set there by Ogden. And they'll try to wrestle for the ball again, and a jump ball coming up here. Bobcats getting set to inbound here. Pass it right side. This is Teeples with the ball now. She'll move left side off the off the screen by Strickland. Looks like it might have been an illegal screen there, though. And Strickland it was, I think, the illegal screen there, so she picks up her first foul of the game here. 3:08 to go here in this game. Passes underneath, shots up, and it'll fall off the right side. Picked up by Boren. She'll pass here to Mackenzie Buckner. Buckner passing left to Logan. Logan kind of looked like she wanted to shoot the three there. Going up the right side, shots up and no good. Just have to get a little bit less power underneath it there. That would have been a really good shot had she floated up just a little bit there. It'll go back to Meeteetse. Ogden will inbound it here to Grant. Grant bringing it up past the Bobcat head, moving right side. She'll switch hands, move left side. She'll pass it out now to 11 Hohenhorst. Bounce pass right side. Trying to pivot here. Ball is loose and a foul down on the floor here. And Ogden been also trying her best here. She's been a pretty fluid passer today for the Longhorns. Grant getting set to inbound here. She'll toss it up to Christophenson. Passing right side. Here comes Grant. Takes the shot up from three. I'm sorry, I can't help but really get excited about that. That was an awesome shot by Grant. Here comes Logan up for the shot on the left side. It was rebounded there by Teeples there, but it looks like a jump ball called there. Well, the clock running, we're clicking down to the last minute 30. It's time to deliver our two-Basin Sports Network player of the game. And for the A game, that honor is going to go to Mackenzie Buckner. Shots up off the right side of the iron. It's rebounded by the Longhorns. Christophenson on the rebound. 75 seconds to go here in this game. Ogden with the ball here. She'll move right side. Pass it back. Grant with it now. She'll come down the right end, and she'll have to pass it back up top. The shot up for two, and it's no good. Rebounded by, I couldn't catch the rebound there, but here comes Buckner. Pass it right side. Here comes Teeples. She'll dribble with her left hand. Stops. Gives it off to Logan. Logan will float underneath. Back to Teeples. Shots up, and it's in! And that's just kind of been the secret sauce for the Bobcats today. Really good communication. Kind of an exact opposite of what we saw in the Burlington game. This is a team that's a lot more polished, it feels like. Stops. Back up top. Here comes Logan. Wants to take the three, but won't. She'll pass left side to Buckner. Buckner will have it out near the volleyball line. Passes left side to Logan. Logan going to get the traveling call there, and kind of saw that one coming. Took a little bit of one step too far. 10 seconds to go here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. That's the end of the game there. The A team wins, and another dominating performance for your Thermopolis Middle School A team. And the final score of this one, the Bobcats win the A game 45-6 over the Meeteetse Longhorns. But don't go anywhere. We're not quite done here just yet. We got the B and C games coming up. The B team trying to end a 2-game losing streak over Worland and Burlington. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school basketball on two-Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis, Wyoming. Well, before we get started, let's finish up our scores from around the two basins here as we get now to our 3A portion. As we were starting off earlier, Star Valley took on Lander yesterday in Afton. Star Valley won that game 52-0. They're trying to win another, I think their third consecutive state championship now, so that'll be awesome to see. Riverton took on Powell yesterday in Riverton, and the Wolverines pulled off the win against the Panthers in overtime. 2 overtimes, actually. Riverton won 36-35. Cody took on Torrington yesterday. The Bronx won that game in a dominating way, 63-6. The defending 3A state champions, defending 3A state runner-ups. I think it is. And then finally, rounding out your, oh, never mind, that's it for your scores from around the two basins. The 2024 Wyoming High School Activities Association playoffs. They'll have the semifinal rounds of the state tournament next week. About ready to get going for the start of the B game here in Thermopolis. The tip, and we are away. From Thermopolis, coming down the other side of the court. This is Sylvana DeVries. It's up and it's in. Fantastic job there. Making this one a 2-0 ball game. Oh. A little bit of trouble down there for Meeteetse, but they'll hold on to the ball for now. Far side of the court. And a double dribble called there as, the heck is that? Is that Frust? Is that how you say that? Down there as she picks up the double dribble call for the Meeteetse Longhorns. If you watched our last game here, the A game, a dominating win for the A team here. Shots up and no good on the right side. It's picked up by the Longhorns. Pass it back. Here comes Hagan down the court here. She'll pass left side. With the ball now is Frust. Frust dribbling here with her right hand, keeping really good control of the ball though. Pass it left side. Back to Harris now. Harris, shot is up now for Meeteetse off of number 10, pick and push. Or pick and paw, sorry. Shots up for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Meeteetse. Sorry, I'm just scrambling to try and get this the way I want it here. With the ball now is going to be or Faust. Sorry, that's an A. That is not a good A. So is that Faust? I believe that's it. I think that's what that name is. So sorry about that. I'm sorry, the handwriting, we're going off the scorebooks here. The handwriting here is not the best in the world. Passing underneath. Number 40 with it now, kicks it back out. Here comes the shot. It's up and it's in. Once again off of Sylvana DeVries. She is off to a hot start here in today's B game. Right side, shot is up off the rib and no good. Rebounded by DeVries, and she'll hold on to it. Passes it back now to Crayley Williams, who had a little bit of a field day in that B game yesterday against Burlington. Down at the left side, here comes Peyton Vargas. She'll stop her dribble. She'll pass right side to DeVries. DeVries will pass right to Williams. Shot is up for number 40, and it's no good. Rebounded here by Vargas. She'll move right side, moving up top. She'll take the shot from 3. That one's off the rim and no good. And they'll fight for the ball down there on the floor. It'll go back to the Longhorns. I think I saw Vargas down there trying to get the ball there. So Meeteetse will get set to inbound here. And here comes Harris now as the foul's going to be on Meeteetse. It looks like it'll go back to Thermop. 4-0 game here in Thermopolis. The A team with a dominating victory over the Longhorns, and B team trying to end a 2-game losing streak. They lost by 1 point to Worland and I think 11 to Burlington. So B team trying to get back in this game here, or trying to get back in and get set for the round robin. Here they come. Meeteetse down the court off the steal. Shots up for the elbow, no good. That's what's going to be rebounded by the offense there. Pick and paw with the rebound there for Meeteetse. Here comes Hagan with it now. She'll come down with a shot on that right side. Rebounded, and it's a foul down on the floor as Pick and Paw tried to take the shot. So free throws coming up here for Pick and Paw of the Meeteetse Longhorns. Meeteetse coming down from, obviously from Meeteetse down through Gooseberry Creek, up through Hamilton Dome and up through Hamilton Dome and past Owl Creek to get here. I had to go to Cody so many times this summer. Why am I blanking on a lot of these names? And it will go out of bounds here, so Meeteetse is not able to get any points off that free throw attempt there. I wish they'd stop jumping on the seats. Passing left side, here comes, I think this is Annabelle Wire in the game here. Passes up, here comes number 10, Savannah DeVries. She's got 4 points in this game today already. DeVries with the ball, she'll handle it here. She'll go right side, trying to go up the right lane. She'll move to the left side. Passing, here comes number 40 on the shot. It's up and it's no good. And they're going to try and fight for the rebound here. It'll be picked up by number 10, Pick and Paw of the Meeteetse Longhorns. Here comes Harris with it now. She'll pass right side. Here comes Hagan. Hagan steps a little too, oh, but it looks like a foul there on Thermopolis, so it'll go back to, or stay with Meeteetse. 1:57 to go in the first quarter. 2 fouls on the Bobcats there as, trying to see who picked up the foul here, but a timeout has been called, so we'll take a quick break. Do not go anywhere. Nice to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats. Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Meeteetse Longhorns in a 3-game series today. The A team, B team, and C teams will all be playing today. Thermopolis Bobcats will be on the road after this game. They'll play the Shoshone Wranglers in Shoshone. And DeVries tried to tip that one away there. It doesn't work out. Meeteetse still has the ball. Pass to get inside. Here comes Pick and Paw. Shots up and no good. Taken away by number 40. And we are back here for the Bobcat possession. Gives it off to Savannah DeVries. Has a little trouble holding on to it. She'll come down the right lane. Passes it back now to Williams. Gives it off now. Number 40's got it. Passes it back. Here comes number 24 now on the possession. Estenson. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Pick and Paw. 1:22 to go here in this first quarter of action. Shots up and it's no good. Pick and Paw on the rebound and she'll get the point. So it's 4-2 here. Meeteetse still trails by 2. Savannah DeVries. And that's going to go out of bounds, and Meeteetse going to pick it up here. 52.9 to go in the first. Meeteetse with a couple subs here coming on. We got number 32 coming on. That is McGee. We saw a little bit of action from her in that first, in that A game. I wish those kids would someone sit down. Parents, if you have kids here that are under the age of 10, please keep your eye on them at all times. Harris with it now. She'll come down the right side, gives it off to McGee down in the paint. Tries to get the shot off, and it's blocked. Rejected, but it's picked up by Pick and Paw. She's going to try and have something here, but that's going to be a jump ball down on the floor. So it looks like, wait, who's this? Isis Horn, is that how you pronounce that? That's a new one, actually. Hasn't been on the roster before. Isis, that's how you pronounce it, okay. So apologies for that. Horn getting set to inbound here for the Bobcats. This is, I believe, her first appearance of the season for the Bobcats. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes Wire coming down the left side. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded here by Harris. She'll come down the near side of the court. 13 to go. Passes right side to Hagan. Hagan heavily guarded there by Wire. Trying to strip the ball away. Gives it off. Here comes McGee down the right side. Shots up and it's a foul. She had a situation like that in the A game, McGee did. She got fouled down there on the interior. She missed both for free throws, but she is going to take some free throws here. I think 2 are coming up for the Longhorns. Shot is up and off the right side. It'll be no good there for her first attempt. And it rolls around to the rim, and she will make it. 1 for 2 on that attempt. Meeteetse within a 1-point game here. And that will conclude the first quarter. And we will take a quick break. We'll step aside for the start of the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You are watching the B Game, middle school basketball on Two Basin Sports Network. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Getting ready to take it in now is Isis Horn. And they'll pass it in. Here comes Williams with it now. Pass it off. Here they come right side. Sydney Eplin with the ball. She'll pass left. And she'll pass it back. Horn with the ball now. She'll move left side. Takes the jump shot from mid. It's up and it's in. Isis Horn. Here they come down the right lane. Looking. And it's taken away by Horn on the far side. She's coming down the left lane. Has to get rid of it here. Gives it off to Eplin on the up top here. Eplin looking for a pass. They'll pass it around the arc here. Back up top to the Bobcat mouth here. Crayley Williams almost gets it taken away by Harris. Passes right side to Amelia Strickland. She'll go left side. Underneath. And that's 4 points on the board here for Isis Horn. Harris underneath. Here comes number 10, Pick and Paw. And here come the Bobcats once again back up the court off the steal. 14. Passing that is Williams, gives it off to Strickland on the left side. Strickland looking for a pass. She'll give it back to Crayley Williams on the right end. Shots up and it's no good. And it's rebounded there on the end by Pickenpaw. Hagan with the ball, and the ball is loose, and it looks like nope. Wait, looks like it'll be a foul here on Thermopolis. The foul looks to be on. Actually, the foul's on Meeteetse. It was actually on Harris over there, looks like. Got some subs coming on here. Is coming off will be number 5, so that is Heinze. Or Hines, I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry. Pass it left side, here comes Wire down the left lane. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by McGee. Passing right side to Hagan. Hagan, swing, giving off now to Harris. Harris dumps it underneath. And jump ball down there on the floor. It'll stay with Meeteetse. 10 and 15 coming into the game. So that is Sylvana DeVries and Peyton Vargas coming back in the game. Vargas picks it up there on the end. Sylvana DeVries coming down court with it. Passes it up to Strickland. Strickland will move right side. Passes right side. Moving in. Shot is up and it's no good. It's rebounded by number 32, McGee. Harris with it now. She'll move right side. Spins, trying to get past Sylvana DeVries. Great pick set by Keller. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Isis Horn. Her first game as a Bobcat this season. Passes left side. Horn with the ball now, right side. She's got an open jump shot. It's up and it's off the rim. And it's rebounded by Harris. Giving off to McGee now, right side. McGee. Bounce pass underneath. The shot's blocked by Strickland. They're going to fight for the ball. It's McGee down there with Sylvana DeVries. 2:33 to go. Passing it inside. Here comes number 10. Sorry. I've said her name plenty of times and I can't remember. Sylvana DeVries, sorry. Passes left side to Vargas. Vargas passing underneath and tried to get it off to Elena Scheel. And it's taken back by Pickenpaw. Passing it underneath. Tried to give it there to Hines. And a traveling call for Meeteetse. 8-3 game here in Thermopolis. 4 of those points scored by Isis Horn. They'll pass it inside. Here comes Sylvana DeVries. She scored the first couple points of the game here. Out of bounds. It'll go back to Meeteetse. Two minutes to go here in the first half of action. Harris with the ball. She'll move to the Bobcat head. She'll move far side, guarded there. Great pick set there by number 22 for Meeteetse. Down on the floor. Jump ball again. It'll stay with stay with Meeteetse. 1:55 to go. Meeteetse did rack up a foul earlier. They have not fouled since. Harris racked up a foul earlier in the second quarter. Underneath, and it's taken away. Vargas will pass it off. Here comes number 40. Passing it back to DeVries. Up court now. Trying to pass it to DeVries off the pass by Vargas. It'll go out of bounds, and Meeteetse will take over there. Mostly 7th graders on the roster here in this B game. C game coming up right after this. We'll see some 6th graders there. Left lane. And out of bounds there. It was touched by the Bobcats, so staying with the Longhorns there. Still 8-3 in case you're just joining us here on Two Basin Sports Network. 8-3 here in the B game. The Bobcats dominated in the A game, won I think 43-6. I think was the final score, or 45-6, something like that. Underneath the basket, and a foul there by the Bobcats will bring up 2 free throws from Meeteetse. They've made, I think they've made 1 free throw today by McGee. The foul is charged to number 40. She'll get her second foul of the game. Once again, we have no clue who number 40 is on the roster. Shots up, and it's no good. And we are having some mass substitutions here. Isis Horn back in the game. Wire back in the game. Strickland back in the game. It looks like they also got Lillian Estenson in the game here. And then hanging back there is going to be Crayley Williams. Shots up and good. And Meeteetse will have the ball here, 1:32 to go. Underneath. Passing it back and volleyballed away there. It'll go on the shot and it'll be rebounded by Strickland. I gotta say, Strickland really doing a good job rebounding here in these games. We saw a little bit out of her in the A game yesterday in Burlington. Really great rebounder. Even saw a lot out of her in the A game here today as well. So gotta keep an eye on her there on that post. Passing right side, here comes Isis Horn. Still with the ball here, holding on to the rock. She'll pass it back here, less than a minute to go. Here comes Strickland down the left side. She'll pass it to Horn. Horn up top, she'll move right side. Loses control of the ball, but she'll keep it here. She'll pass up. Williams wide open, shots up, it's in! Bobcats enter double digits. Here she is, guarded. Loses control of her man there. Meeteetse inside the paint in a lot of trouble. It's blocked. They're going to try to wrestle for it. And it's a jump ball on the floor. It'll go back to Thermopolis. Isis Horn going to get set to inbound it here for the Bobcats. Gets it off to Crayley Williams. Passing right side. Here comes Strickland down the right side. Passing it underneath. Here comes the shot. It's up and it's in! The jump shot is good by Lillian Estenson. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The shot is up and a foul. So 2 coming up here for the Longhorns. It is a 8-point game here in Thermopolis. Sorry. Annabelle Wire headed on, or no, never mind. Check that. She's just getting some coaching there. Oh, hold on. Shots up and it's no good. Falls short of the rim. So both free throws missed here by Meeteetse. 5 seconds to go. Here comes Williams. Pass it right side. Taken away by Meeteetse. They will not get a last-second shot off there. They will head into the locker room here. 12-4 the score at the half. Well, we'll be right back. The Meeteetse Longhorns trying to put up at least some sort of fight compared to that last A game. But we'll be right back here. The score at halftime, the Bobcats up 12-4. like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. How did I forget the name of the gymnasium? Here in Thermopolis. Just a friendly reminder, the Thermopolis Bobcats, or Thermopolis Lady Bobcats, are taking on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies later today. That will be for the Class 2A West Regional Championship. That game will be played in Lander, I think about either 1 or 2 p.m. I forgot which, but unfortunately I won't be in Lander, but congratulations to the Bobcats for making it to the state tournament. With winning that semifinal game against Grable, they will automatically advance to the state tournament. So congratulations to Shannon Hill and the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats, and good luck in Casper next week. Well, we're ready to get back going here from the Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. If I'm not mistaken, I think Meeteetse won that tip-off, right? So, nope, Thermopolis won the tip-off, so Meeteetse's going to get a chance to inbound here. 12-4, an 8-point game here from DTS Gymnasium. And they will inbound here. Here comes Meeteetse. I was looking at the Thermop roster there looking for the Meeteetse number 1. That was kind of stupid of me. Shots up and off the right side. Rebounded there. Great job by Hines to get there. Ball is still loose there. Picked up and stolen away. Here she comes down the right side. Curly Williams. It's up and no good. Great jump stop though. Had the jump stop. Just did not have. I think she just had a little too much power there on that shot. Harris with it now. Sorry, good Lord. I'm sorry, I'm not a morning person. Taken away here. Here comes Sylvana DeVries. DeVries passing left side, number 40 for 3. It's up and no good. But she'll grab her own rebound. Great shot there. Here comes DeVries. She'll pass right side. Coming down the right is Williams. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebound by number 40. Shots up. That one's no good either. And that is going to go for a jump ball here. Inbounding it here will be DeVries. Passing here to the corner. Peyton Vargas with it. She'll shoot right, and that one will go in. 10-point game here. Bobcats getting a double-digit lead for the first time in this B game. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. And then she is in a lot of trouble there. She'll pass it off to Hines. She'll move down the left lane. Shot is up off the rim and no good. Rebounded by number 40. And that will be Sylvana DeVries coming down the floor here. Once again, we do not have a number 40 on our roster. We apologize for that. Come down the right lane. Shot is up and it's in. Didn't even see who got it there. I think it might have been Vargas on the shot. She's gotten a couple points here today if that's the case. 16-4 here in Thermopolis, and we got a jump ball down there on the floor as Vargas tries to strip it away from Harris. I could make a Harris in a red uniform joke, but we do not do politics here. Meeteetse getting ready to inbound here, gives it off. The ball is out of bounds. It stays with Meeteetse though. It looks like they deemed that Crayley Williams pushed it out there. Vargas really playing aggressive there on defense over there on the baseline. Looking to hand it off here. Gives it back. Shots up by Hines. It's up and no good. And it'll be rebounded here by number 25. That is Keller. Hines with a shot. It's blocked. And number 40 on the rebound there for the Bobcats. Looking to pass here. She's going to move right side. This is Crayley Williams. She'll pass to Vargas here. She'll take the jumper from 3. No good. Rebounded by number 40. And she's been the top rebounder today for this B team today. Going down the right side. Passing it, number 40, jump shot from mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Vargas. That one's up no good on the third chance opportunity. They'll get another opportunity as Sylvana DeVries is able to get it there. Gives it up. Vargas, or sorry, not Vargas, but Williams underneath. She kicks out to Vargas. Shots up. That one's no good. It's off the hand of number 10, Pick and Paw for Meeteetse. So Thermopolis will have a chance to inbound, and I will have a chance to catch my breath. Crayley Williams going to inbound here for the Bobcats. No subs quite yet. Passing underneath, number 40's got it. It's up and it's no good. Bounces off the front of the rim. And here comes Vargas' shot. That was no good. Crayley Williams on the rebound. Crayley Williams at the Bobcat head. She'll pass to DeVries, and that one will go out of bounds. And that's off her fingertips there. And here come the Longhorns. Williams playing hard on Harris there. Gets it underneath to McGee. She's going to try and take the contested shot. It's up and no good. Number 40 on another rebound. She's just been there to get most of the rebounds. Now, aside from McGee, she's one of the taller players out there on the court. I think McGee towers over everybody down there. Gets it underneath. Here comes the mid-range, or I guess, never mind. Number 40 with it now. She'll try to look for a pass if she can. She's being smothered by Blake. And McGee, here she comes down the left lane. She'll try to pass it back, loses control of the ball. Here comes the jump shot. It's up and it's no good. And number 40 once again grabbing another rebound. Well, she's got a ton of rebounds here, but not very many points to show for it, if at all. Peyton Vargas with it. She'll drive inside the right lane. Shot is up and it's in! Peyton Vargas. And Harris. Well, looks like we're going to have a timeout here, so Meeteetse will call timeout. And there will also be some subs to go along with it. We'll be right back. You are watching middle school basketball on Two Basin Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. The Thermopolis Bobcats B team trying to end a 2-game losing streak. They lost by 1 in Worland. Also lost by double digits to Burlington yesterday. So they're trying to defeat the Meeteetse Longhorns here and snap that losing streak. And they are well on their way to doing so. They are up by 14 here in this B game. The C game coming up after this. C team trying to keep their undefeated streak alive. They are currently 3-0 following a win over Burlington. Sending it over, and it's slapped away by McGee. Underneath, trying to give her another opportunity. McGee on the offensive rebound off the block shot. McGee will have it, and almost gets it poked away there by Isis Horn. And stolen away. Here comes Horn down the right side. She'll switch to the left, takes the shot up from 3. It's no good. Horn on the rebound. It's no good. Or sorry, not on the rebound. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. And that one's going to go back to Thermopolis there. Messed up that call there. I apologize for that. I thought she was going to grab the rebound there. Meeteetse ended up getting a hand on it, or a hoof on it, should I say. 18-4 here. And calling for a pass up there in the corner is DeVries. DeVries moving left here. She'll try and get herself out of trouble here. Hines playing really tight against her there. Up here comes Sydney Eplin for the jump shot from the free throw line. It's up and no good. It's tried to get the rebound there by Hines as she ducks for cover there. Rather than grabbing the rebound, it will go out of bounds as it makes contact with her, and out of bounds it goes. Bobcats will get ready for it. Crayley Williams will inbound the ball for the Bobcats. She'll try to pass it out to Horn, and it's picked up by McGee. A great steal there for number 32. 50 seconds to go. McGee underneath. She'll try to get the shot off. It's no good. Rebounded there on the offensive side by Blake. Shots up again by McGee. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Horn. Great job there by Isis Horn, and she's doing a really good job in her first game this season. Or at least on the ABC lineup. I'm not sure if she played against Worland in that 7th grade game. But it's nice to see her suit up here in this ABC game. It's our first time seeing her on TBSN. Meeteetse with the ball now. It's Harris trying to get past Crayley Williams, and she won't blow by that easily, but the screen does get a little bit of a help there. McGee going down the left side. A shot is up, and it's in for Meeteetse. A. McGee on that shot there, as she's listed on the scorers thing that I got from the table there. Tries to pass up to Sylvana DeVries. It's out of bounds, and it goes back to the Bobcats. Could have sworn I saw Hines make a little bit of contact down there, but once again, I believe these are student referees that are in the game now. I think students of Hot Springs County High School that are trying to get their certification to become referees. And that will conclude the 3rd quarter here in this B game. It's 18-6. The Bobcats on top by, I think, 12 here. We'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. One more quarter to go here in the B game. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the TMS Bobcats. Meeteetse Longhorns and the Thermopolis Bobcats getting ready to start the 4th quarter of action. Meeteetse will inbound here. Crayley Williams trying to plug it up down there on the middle side of the court. Trying to pass it underneath. It's picked up by DeVries. Trying to wrestle it out, though. It'll be a jump ball. And Isis Horn will get ready to pass it in. She'll give it off to Crayley Williams here on the far end. 5:47 to go. Swings the ball, looks to pass left. Here comes Sydney Eplin with it now. Screen set by Horn, and we got a foul down there on the floor. Looks like we got some free throws coming up here for the Longhorns. So Isis Horn picks up her first foul of the game. So no free throws. It looks like it'll just go back to Meeteetse. Although McGee was very prepared to take those free throws there. Left side, here they go, floating it up here to Pick and Paw. Bounce pass back to Hines. Looking for anyone she can get it to here. Has someone underneath, and it's picked up by Eplin, trying to fight for the ball, a jump ball. Looks like it'll stay with Meeteetse, so they get pretty lucky there. We got some subs coming in onto the floor for Thermopolis. It looks like Elena Shields coming off, Isis Horn's coming off, and Sylvana DeVries is coming off. Underneath. Here comes McGee. Shot is up off the bottom of the iron and is no good. And there's a fight for the ball down there. It'll be a foul on the floor, it looks like. So McGee is going to get set to take some free throws here. And McGee up and no good. McGee getting set for the shot. Second one on its way. It's no good. And the ball is loose. Picked up by Strickland. Passes left side. Here they come. Number 2 with it now. That's Sydney Eplin. She'll float it up to. Shoot, I forgot her name already. Craylee Williams. Shot is up and it's no good. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Meeteetse. No, sorry, Thermopolis. And it's slapped out by number 10 down there. She is really upset. That's Pick and Paw. Craylee Williams getting set to inbound. 4:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Underneath. And it's no good there. Picked up there by number 35, Strickland. Craylee Williams takes it out to the Bobcat head. She'll go past the ear and she'll be there on the right wing. Ball is loose. It's picked up by McGee. And they will call it a jump ball there. I think they might have blown it a little too soon there because McGee had that well in her hand before they called it there. And you could see the look on her face. McGee was pretty frustrated with the call on the court. Here comes Craylee Williams. Stops. Looks to Strickland now. She'll swing. She'll move right side. Here comes Wire with the ball now. Annabelle Wire switches hands. Kicks it back. Here comes Eplin. Sorry. Strickland with it now, right side. Pass it back. Wires got it now inside the arc. Stops, looks for a man. Pass it back. Here comes Craylee Williams now. 3:53 to go. Down the right lane. Looking for any shot he can get here. And it's taken away here. McGee has just been lighting it up for Meeteetse today on that defensive side here. She's done herself pretty well. She's got a couple points off of, I think she's got 3 points in today's game off of a jump shot and a free throw. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing from her in number 32. And of course, as soon as I say that, she is headed off the court and onto the bench. I compliment a player and they go to the bench. It's kind of like a commentator's curse there. Down on the right lane, Meeteetse. Harris will try to pass it off here. She's having a ton of problems down there trying to get it away. With the ball now is number 22, Faust. Faust passes underneath. That's not Grant. That is Pick and Paw with it there. They'll try to wrestle it out of her hand there, and a jump ball. And here comes the Bobcats. Off the turnover, 3 minutes to go here in this game. The Bobcats are undefeated across the board here at home. And here they are picking it up. Harris coming down the other side of the court. Harris, ball is loose, and they will whistle them down there. It'll be a jump ball. And we got number 40, and we also got not Sylvana DeBreeze. We got We got Peyton Vargas coming into the game as Strickland and Williams are headed onto the bench here. Here comes Meeteetse, 2:49 to go in the game here. Passing it left side. The ball is a little bit loose there, but Hines picks it up. Heavily guarded down there by Lillian Estenson. With how tall she is, it's not even fair. And it is a push foul there by Thermopolis. Will stay with Meeteetse. And this Meeteetse Longhorns team putting up much more of a fight than the A team did. Of course, the points totals right now I think are still the same. Out of bounds there for the Longhorns, or sorry, for the Bobcats. Will stay with the Longhorns. Apologize for messing that one up there. Meeteetse getting ready to go here. They'll float it up top. Estenson's there. They'll try to strip it out there. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go back to Thermopolis. Well, a couple of these players will be getting set to leave for Lander. We heard a couple of families looking to go to Lander to support the Lady Bobcats down at the regional championship. And backcourt violation on the purple and gold. Hagen getting set, or I think it's either Hagen or Harris getting set to inbound. It looks like it's Hagen. 2:23 to go in the game here in this B game. C game coming up right after this on TBSN. Harris with it. She'll pass left side. Hines back to Hagen. Hagen driving inside. It's up and Harris, my bad. And that one's going to be falling just short of the rim there. Vargas will pass right side. Some miscommunication down there as it will go to Meeteetse. And looks like Coach Ashley Clear down there trying to instruct her kids down there. Just slow down the tempo a little bit. Don't rush those types of passes. And I kind of agree with her there. They're up by 12. There's no reason to be rushing passes like that. No reason to be rushing at all here anyway. 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. Going down, here comes Harris. She's looking underneath. The shot is blocked down there. Number 40 there on the rebound. Pick and Paw tried to take the shot from Meeteetse. Pass it left side. It's slapped away, and that is Keller there on the, I guess, the pass deflection there. Apologize that we got some people leaving, getting ready to go to the regional game in Lander. By the way, good luck to the Bobcat volleyball team down there. It's taken away there off the steal by Harris. She'll come down the right side and jump ball, or sorry, check that, a foul there. Oh, I don't know why I tried to say jump ball. I meant to say travel there, but no travel on the play there. It looks like it was a foul there off of a push by Thermopolis. Hagen getting set to pass it in for Meeteetse. Every time I think of the word Meeteetse, I think of like Tootsie Rolls, and I don't know why. I want a Tootsie Roll now. I don't even like Tootsie Rolls, that's the thing. Whenever I go through Meeteetse, I always like to say I'm in my Tootsie Roll. I don't know why. But here we go, Meeteetse back here. The Longhorns really struggling with this game so far, but here comes McGee. And it looks like it is a reach in here on Thermopolis. And I think that will get Meeteetse into the bonus here, and it will. Again, the new NFHS regulations from 2023 have changed the foul count for bonus from 7 to 5. So keep that in mind. 7 fouls back before 2023. Now it's 5 fouls for the bonus. And also on top of that, the fouls reset every quarter. Before 2023, they reset every half. I'm still trying to get adjusted to this new rule set myself. McGee's shot is up and it's in. Well, we have to give our player of the game. And right now I just want to say an honorable mention to McGee of the Meeteetse Longhorns. She has done a lot here in this B game. But our actual player of the game is going to go to, it's actually going to go to a Bobcat today. I'm going to give the player of the game to Isis Horn, the 7th grader. So congratulations to Miss Horn. You are the B game player of the game. For some honorable mentions, I'd like to give out number 40 did pretty well for the B team today. Also would like to give a shout out to Sylvana DeVries, and Krayley Williams for their performances today. McGee underneath, and that is going to be a foul there on the Bobcats, so 2 shots coming up from McGee. At least I think so. McGee's been to the line the most out of anybody today so far. And we are 10 minutes away from approaching the top of the 12th hour here. Shot is up and no good. So we are officially starting to get out of that morning period now. We are now into the afternoon, or we're now into the noon period. So here they come. The shot is off and it's no good. Rebounded by Annabelle Wire, coming down the other end of the floor. Wire with it with her left hand, or her right hand, I don't know. Passing out, here comes Isis Horn. Shots up, it's good! Isis Horn. Harris with the ball now. She'll come past the midcourt here. She'll go to the right side of the key. Here comes McGee with it now. Heavily contested by Elena Scheel, and a jump ball. That is not a jump ball. She had one hand on it. She wasn't even trying to strip it out. I feel like the referees that have been pretty trigger happy with those jump ball calls today. Bring it down, and Sylvana DeVries. Peyton Vargas with it now. She'll take the jump shot from 3! And that was an awesome shot there by the Bobcats. And that was none other than Peyton Vargas. Underneath, the shot by McGee. It rolls out of the rim, rebounded by Isis Horn. 16 seconds to go here. Passes left side. Horn with the ball now. Jump shot, and it's up and no good. Almost got that one there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot by McGee. It's up and no good almost, but that was just short. And that will conclude the B game here. The Bobcats win 23-7. Another double-digit blowout for the Bobcat basketball program. We'll be coming back with the C game in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Just a friendly reminder, your player of the game was Isis Horn, the 7th grader on the floor here tonight. We'll be back for the C game here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis in just a moment. All right, we have just been informed that Meeteetse does not have enough players for a C team, so we are actually done with our coverage for the day. Wow. So I'd like to thank all of our fans for coming out, for watching our broadcast here today. We'd like to thank the Meeteetse Longhorns for coming out up to Thermopolis today. We hope to see you again in the future. Big thanks to the Bobcat and Longhorns fans that showed up here today at DTS Gymnasium. Once again, good luck to the Bobcat volleyball team up in Lander as they take on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies for the 2A West Regional Championship. So that's it for our coverage today. Once again, we'd like to review our players of the game. The A game player of the game today was Mackenzie Buckner, and the B game player of the game today was Isis Horn. So we'd like to thank all of our fans tuning in today for watching here on Two Basin Sports Network. With that being said, we'll see you on Tuesday as the Bobcats head down to Shoshone to take on the Shoshone Wranglers from inside of the Wrangler Gym. I am so excited to be down there. I want to see that new floor that they got put in. Shoshone's got one of the best looking gymnasiums in the state of Wyoming, in my opinion. So I can't wait to see that, and we'll be down there in Shoshone for that game on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Without further ado, final score of the B game, 23-7. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday in Shoshone. Drive home safe, Meeteetse fans, and for the love of God, do not pet the buffalo.